What's up, YouTube? I'm here to educate myself today. Let's see how everything. Every time I start streaming, I become speechless. What does that mean? That means I don't talk that often. I don't stream that often. So that's the problem. So I have to be consistent. Alright, chat. Okay, gotta do a lot of things today. Let's see how this goes. First of all, I'm gonna have to uninstall BlueStacks. This is so annoying. Uninstall. BlueStacks uninstaller. Could not install engine, could not install a game, black screen. Crash, app crash, could not find a game, black screen, gameplay. Yeah, gameplay feels slow, sluggish. Gameplay feels slow slash sluggish. Let me uninstall this. Yeah. Really? That's so fast. Wow, that's fire. Let me clean up the storage. Okay, I need to watch bro code. Attract your crush. Uh-huh. What? Redemption. Cena reacts to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show. So what I want to watch is the bro code. Inherit inheritance. Python inheritance. The same theory.
I've been using Grammarly for 3.
Oops, oops. It's too loud, too loud.
I did my work life without it. Grammarly is an AI writing partner, and unlike other AI tools,
Bro, shut up.
Have their own unique additional attributes and methods, since not all cars and bicycles are the same. They're two completely different objects. So we can say that cars will also have a
Let me bring some
number
water.
of wheels. So int wheels, and we'll set this to 4.
Let me bring some water, chat. Word inheritance.
And then bicycles will say int wheels equals 2. And then with cars, they have doors. We can create another variable for that. Int doors. And this could be like 2.
Create. Create.
Create.
Create. Create. Create. Oh.
2 or 4, I'll just say 4 for now. And then bicycles don't have doors, but they do have pedals, so int pedals. And this will be 2. And if we head back to our main method, let's display the amount of doors that cars have and the amount of pedals that bikes have. So we can do this with a printline statement, car.doors. And we'll display this, and we'll do the same thing with bikes, but display the number of pedals, bike.pedals. So our car has 4 doors, and our bike has 2 pedals. Now, these attributes are unique to the car class and the bike class. So cars don't have pedals, and if we try and access the pedals variable, well, it's not going to be recognized, and our bike doesn't have doors. So this variable isn't recognized either. So when might you want to use inheritance? Well, for one, you'll probably want to use it if you have more than one class. So if you have 2 separate classes, for example, cars and bicycles, you can list everything that they have in common, such as a speed, some ability to move or go, and an ability to stop. And then we can just list that within another class and have our car class and bicycle class just receive everything that this vehicle class has, because this is what they all have in common. So that's the basics of inheritance. If you would like a copy of all this code, I will post all of this in the comments down below.
Which code is this? Car details, bicycle details, a mountain bike, gear count is 18, max pedal speed 35 kilometers per hour. Car details, vehicle name, Tesla Model 3, engine capacity 2000 cc. Car speed original. Car speed scale by 1.1. Original scale by. Okay, let me create a new package. Test. The class is called main class. Okay, the class is called main. Okay, we wrote the main method. Inheritance equals the process where one class acquires the attributes and methods of another. The process where one class acquires the attributes and methods of another. The process where one class acquires the acquires the attributes and methods of another. The process where one class acquires the attributes and methods of another. The process where one class acquires the attributes and methods of another. Okay, that's enough. Car. Oh, before I implement the car object, let me implement the car object first. So it's called car. No. Okay, this is the parent class vehicle, which is also called the superclass vehicle. Vehicle. Yes, sir. Public class vehicle. Then double speed Then we have a method void go. So this method is common. This is a common method. Is a common method. As out the vehicle is moving. Void stop. As out the vehicle is stopped. The vehicle is stopped. Okay, let me open another class. This class is called the core class. You remember the naming convention. So the first letter of the word should be capital. Should be in uppercase. 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 Means adjective.
uppercase,
Uppercase. 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 Okay, talking about the car class. So the car class extends the vehicle class. The car class extends. What does extend means? What does extend mean? What does extend mean? Extend.
Extend.
extend,
Extend. Cause to cover. Cause to cover. Cower. Cower. Coward. Formality. Cover.
cover,
Cover. 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 Okay. No, I had to pronounce word properly. That's why I'm doing this chat. I'm so sorry. I know it sounds so weird. Extend. Cause to cover a wider area. Make larger. The cause to cover a wider area. Make larger. Expand. Enlarge. Penis enlargement surgery. Okay, I remember that now. I remember that one. Penis enlargement surgery. Enlarge, expand, increase, make larger, make bigger, make greater. Wow! Extend. Public class expand. Vehicle class. Okay, that's what this means. Extend equals make bigger, make larger, make greater, expand, what else? Enlarge. Enlarge. What else, chat? Increase. Okay, increase. Yeah. So void. Boy, what did I do, boy? Wheels equals 4, which is only common for cars, not bicycles, okay? Int door, 4 doors. Oops. Okay, let me create another class. Bicycle class, bicycle, extends vehicle again. Int wheels. Int pedals. It has 2 pedals, 2 wheels. Specifiers. Access specifiers in Java. Access modifiers. Access modifiers. You can also call them access modifiers.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support will help keep this channel running. Alright everyone, so access modifiers add a layer of security to our programs, and there are 3 access modifiers I'm going to cover, besides the default, which is none. They are public, protected, and private. So to best demonstrate this, we're going to need some packages this time. So with...
Okay, got it. Okay, we're gonna implement a car object and a vehicle object and a bicycle object. Car equals new car. Car dot go. What will happen? Let's see, chat. Car is moving, right? It is moving. The vehicle is moving. Okay, that's a method, that's why. So, okay. Stop. Vehicle stopped. The vehicle is stopped. The vehicle is stopped. Okay. No bicycle. bicycle dot pedals. It won't work though, because it's just an attribute. Something like this. It won't work though. It's a method. A function. Oh, okay. Got it. So let's say s out. Bicycle. System dot out println. What is this? Two pedals. Door. Should be doors. We change it. Okay, it's fine now. 4 doors. How many pedals does a bicycle have? Okay, cool. How many doors does a car have? Cool. How many pedals does a bicycle have? 2. How many doors does a car have? 4. Easy. Okay, this is fine now. Inheritance. Let's do something about the polymorphism. I don't even know how to pronounce that word properly. Java. Polymorphism.
As a young child, I discovered education was my superpower. Now I'm passionate.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your bro. Hope you're doing well, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys about polymorphism in Java. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If you find this video helpful, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support will help keep this channel running. Polymorphism. This is a Greek word for poly, meaning many, and morph, meaning form or forms. It's the ability of an object to identify as more than one type. Think of it as being identified as more than one data type. Here's an example. Let's say we're going to have a race, and we can enter in all different sorts of vehicles into this race. They don't all have to be the same. So we have a few additional classes, a class called vehicle. Vehicle is going to act as the parent class for my class car. So car extends vehicle, bicycle, bicycle extends vehicle, and boat, boat extends vehicle. So car, bicycle, and boat are all subclasses or children classes of the vehicle superclass. So let's create an instance of our car, bicycle, and boat. Luckily, through the magic of copying and pasting, I have done that already. We have a car object, a bicycle object, and a boat object. So let's store, well, at least attempt to store, all of these objects within an array called racers. Racers equals, and then we will place our car, bicycle, and boat within this array. So what's the data type of this array going to be? Extends vehicle. So car, bicycle, and boat are all subclasses or already. We have a car object, a bicycle object, and a boat object. So let's store, well, at least attempt to store all of these objects within an array called racers. Racers equals, and then we will place our car, bicycle, and boat within this array. So what's the data type of this array going to be? Well, we're going to have a problem. Could we make this cars? Well, we could store our car object within an array of cars, but not our bicycle and our boat. The same thing goes for bicycle. We could store our bicycle, but not the car and the boat. And lastly, with the boat data type, we can store the boat, the car, and our boat. The same thing goes for bicycle. We can store our bicycle. So what's the data type of this array going to be? Well, we're going to have a problem. Could we make this cars? Well, we could store our car object within an array of cars, but not our bicycle and our boat. The same thing goes for bicycle. We can store our bicycle, but not the car and the boat. And lastly, with the boat data type, we can store the boat, but not the car and the bicycle. And to solve this issue, we can use the power of polymorphism. So, for example, our car identifies as a car, but since it extends the vehicle class, it also identifies as a vehicle. Same thing goes with our bicycle and our boat. So one thing they all have in common is that they are all vehicles, so we can change the data type of this array to vehicles, and therefore we can store our car, our bicycle, and our boat, because all of these objects also identify as vehicles. So if you're going to store objects within an array, and they're all different object types, you would have to find what they have. have in common and make an array of that type. So that's how to store different objects within an array using polymorphism. And now for our arrays, we're going to call a go method that we're going to define within each of our classes car, bicycle, and boat. So let's begin with car. Let's create a go method. So let's make this public, void, it's not returning anything, and this will be called go. So when we call this method, all we'll do is have a printline statement, system.out.println. Let's say something like, the car begins moving. Okay, let's repeat the process for bicycle and boat. Let's change car to bicycle. And within the boat class, car to boat. So each of these methods, well, each of these classes has their own go method. And we could call them individually kind of like this, car.go, bicycle.go, and boat.go. So this would work, but there's actually a better way to write this. And what would be better is if we were to create an enhanced for loop to iterate through all of the elements of this array of vehicles. So the data type for this enhanced for loop is going to be vehicle. We'll use x as our counter, colon, and then the name of the array, which is racers. So this is going to iterate once through all of the elements of this array of vehicles called racers. X represents the vehicle we are currently working with. So x dot, and we would like to use the go method. So our enhanced for loop doesn't care what kind of vehicle you are, if you're a car, a bicycle, or a boat. It cares that you're a vehicle, and if you're a vehicle, use your go method, whatever kind of vehicle you are. So there's one more step to this too. The method go is undefined for the type vehicle, so we need to make sure we have this go method within our class of vehicle, and I just generated that here. So what we're doing is actually method overriding within the car, the bicycle, and the boat class. So this isn't necessary, but it's considered good practice to add the add override annotation to each of these methods. And then our enhanced for loop is going to iterate through all of the elements of our array of vehicles called racers. So it doesn't care what kind of vehicle you are. If you're a vehicle, use your go method. Well, luckily our car, our bicycle, and our boat all also identify as a vehicle. So that's all that polymorphism is. It's the ability of an object to identify as more than one type. Think of it as identifying as more than one data type. Our car does identify as a car, but it also identifies as a vehicle. Same thing can be said with our bicycle and our boat. But not only that, all objects are children classes of the object class, so they also identify as objects. So you could write this using the object data type, but there's a few other changes that we would have to make. So that's all that polymorphism is. It's the ability of an object to identify as more than one type. So if you would like a copy of all this code, I will post all of this in the comments down below. But yeah, that's the basics of polymorphism in Java. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking.
I got an internship at NASA, and it's all thanks to a program called TKS. I was able to do some really awesome work with scientists and astronauts at NASA, and TKS really helped.
You may be
Ready to invest in real estate?
Rule number one, chat, is like communicate, bro. If you communicate off the rip to somebody what you looking for and what you want from them, bro, they gon' like that's their chance to agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? And if they not looking for what you looking for, then y'all can part ways, and there will be no, you know what I'm saying, negative feelings towards each other. So if you tell them of, hey, you ask them motherfucker, hey, what you looking for? They'll say, oh, I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really looking. Boom, boom, boom. Then you be like, oh, bet, I'm on the same type of timing. Y'all can go ahead and continue talking. But if you tell them, if you ask somebody what they looking for and they say, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, and you not looking for a relationship, or vice versa, then y'all can go ahead and part ways, bro, without like, bro, wasting each other's time, nigga. Life done taught me, and being in relationships done taught me that if you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your stomach, and that feeling never leave, 9 times out of 10, you right. All right? Always go with your gut feeling. If you feel it constantly, it never leaves, bro. And you never can get past it. You never can get it out your head. Go with your gut, and go ahead and I promise you, bro. Cause like, nigga, I'm telling you. Hey, look, it's better to go with your gut, get away from that situation, and later on be and end up exactly where you're supposed to be, than to stay and to have that feeling blow up in your face, and like now it's too late, and now you hurt sitting there looking like, damn, I knew this. I knew this. Bro, that's the worst feeling, bro. The worst feeling is staying, and then everything that you thought that you was right about the whole time anyway. Your number one priority when you trying to find a woman to communicate with is you gotta try to look at her morals and her, like, you know what I'm saying, her moral code. But most importantly, bro, you gotta get you a female that respect, bro, that respect you as a man, bro. Like, cause respect go a long way. Respect will stop a person from doing certain activities, even if it's normal to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to disrespect you, because it's common sense. It's common sense. Bro, respect is common sense. So if you find a woman or man or whatever the case may be that respect you just as a human being, as an individual, you will find yourself in way less just as a human being, as an individual, you will find yourself in way less like, as a human being, as an individual, you will find yourself in way less like weird situations as a unit, as a couple. You gotta learn, and you gotta get to know the people that you get in a relationship with. And how you do that, you do it by asking questions. And like me personally, I don't believe in celebrity crushes and shit. I think everybody is human, And I think that, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be any like exceptions on how to act towards anybody just because of they like social status. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's how, I don't think you should be able to disrespect your partner just because somebody has a certain status. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's celebrity or athlete or artist, whatever. If your woman or man respect you, they wouldn't put you in positions to feel disrespected. I know there's common sense, but as like common sense is not so common for everybody. Phantom taught me that, bro. Phantom taught me that common sense is not so common. So that taught me a lot. That one sentence taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so if your woman respect you or your man respect you, then they not gonna do certain shit. Like, they not gonna link up with another person. They not gonna do shit behind your back out of respect for you. Like, you believe in celebrity crushes, and like, what's your take on like boy best friends and like just certain shit? And then I ask them, how you feel about celebrity crushes? Do you have any celebrity crushes and shit? If they say yeah, then I know off rip, I'm never gonna take you serious, because if at any point we run across your celebrity crush, I know that it's pretty much wraps for me. All morals and shit go out the window. So I just personally wouldn't, like, that's why you need to learn, you need to get to know the people that you wanna get to know, if that makes sense. You will see if somebody respect you or not by how they move and how they maneuvering. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself having to tell somebody one too many times what and what not to do because it offends you, obviously that person don't have your best interests at heart, because they constantly not thinking of you. They don't respect you as an individual.
Let me show you how I'm using Grammarly's AI tool.
I want to say a few things, bro. Disrespect her hard working man by getting on stage and disrespecting and embarrassing him in front of the whole world. Did y'all see that, bro? Listen, Bro, did y'all see that, bro? Listen. Did y'all see that, bro? Listen. I don't know if y'all been under a rock lately, but a situation took the internet by storm today. And yes, today, basically, bro, a man took his woman out to a concert to see a certain particular artist, right? And the artist was up on stage doing a fantastic job, a phenomenal job, even, right? And from my understanding, the artist called a young woman up on stage who just so happened to be in a relationship at the show with her significant other, with her. Her partner who brought her there relationship at the show, young woman up on stage who just so happened to be in a relationship at the show. show with her significant other, with her partner, who brought her there, right? How about the girl gonna get up on stage man, and completely embarrass my dog, completely disrespect my dog. Now listen, what I would do in a situation like that, bro. Boom, me and my girl, we sitting down, and the artist, whatever artist it is, he come up, he point at my girl. I'ma just go ahead and kindly tell her. Man, I wish you would get up. Straight, man, you better not get up. And to me, that's even too much. Cause I shouldn't even have to tell you no common sense saying shit like that. I should, man, if you, I'm getting pissed off just sitting here thinking about me in the scenario. Listen though, man, if another man tell you to come here, man, I don't give a fuck if he was street performing. If another man tell you to come here and you go and you come down, guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what? I'm gonna put it. He tell you to come in and he come there. First off, I'm saving myself the embarrassment at all costs. First off, I'm saving myself the embarrassment at all costs. First off, I'm saving myself the embarrassment at all costs. First off, I'm saving myself the embarrassment at all costs. I'm lying and saying that ain't even my bitch regardless. Embarrassment at all costs. I'm lying and saying that ain't even my bitch regardless. First off, I'm lying and say, chill, that wasn't even my girl. Off the flap, I'm telling you whatever to save me, cause I'm saving face. That ain't my girl. Cause I'm getting up, as soon as she get up and walk up, I'm getting up and leaving. On my mama. Hey, guess what? I'm getting up and leaving. Off the rip. Man, I'm not finna watch, man. I'm not finna watch you up there, goddamn bend that ass. And this bitch went up there and bent that ass over. She up there, goddamn, doing all type of to a female that respect, bro, that respect you as a man, bro. Like, cause respect go a long way. Respect will stop a person from kill. That wasn't even my girl. Off the flap. I'm telling you whatever to save me, cause I'm saving face. That ain't my girl. Cause I'm getting up, as soon as she get up and walk up, I'm getting up and leaving. On my mama. Hey, guess what? I'm getting up and leaving. Off the rip. Man, I'm not finna watch you up there, goddamn bend that ass. And this bitch went up there and bent that ass over. She up there, goddamn, doing all type of to a female that respect, bro, that respect you as a man, bro. Like, cause respect go a long way. Respect will stop a person from doing certain activities, even if it's normal to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to disrespect you, because it's common sense. It's common sense, bro. Respect is common sense. So if you find a woman or man or whatever the case may be that respect you just as a human being, as an individual, you will find yourself in way less like weird situations.
You won't believe the strength of world-class powerlifter Anatoly, who competes with a body weight of just 78 kilograms. His lifts are simply astounding. Let's explore his personal bests across different exercises. Starting with the deadlift, Anatoly's current personal record stands at 639 pounds or 290 kilograms, making this lift his strongest. Impressively, this places him in the top 1.2% of powerlifters in his weight class. Moving on to the squats, his best verified lift is 463 pounds or 210 kilograms, ranking him in the top 12.7% among powerlifters in his category. Lastly, in the bench press, Anatoly has lifted 320 pounds or 145 kilograms, placing him in the top 15.7% in his weight class. You won't believe the strength of world-class powerlifter Anatoly, who competes with...
I want to say a few things, bro. Disrespect her hard-working man by getting on stage and disrespecting and embarrassing him in front of the whole world. Did y'all see that, bro? Listen, bro. Did y'all see that, bro? Whole world. Did y'all see that, bro? Listen.